In today's video, I'm in the deep freeze. A sudden cold snap on the west coast of Scotland has everything frozen, so I don my mountaineering boots for a couple of days out in the wilderness. With the really short days, I spend a few hours mountaineering in the dark, including being stalked by elusive beasts. And I do my best to spend the night warm in the challenging conditions.
I'm Feargus. This is the middle of nowhere. The snow has arrived. We now have a very, very cold snap, which started a few days ago and is going to continue for the next few days at least. And it's the middle of December right now. So I, for some strange reason, have decided I am going to camp near the top of Beinn Dearg up there, which is about 850 meters above sea level. So I'm expecting temperatures of about -7 or 8 at about 4 or 5 in the morning. And because I've never actually camped this close to the solstice before, it's also going to be a very long night. The time between sunset and sunrise is now up to 17 and a half hours up here. So that'll be fun. But one reason why I want to be up there tonight is because of this incredibly fantastic weather with a perfectly clear sky, and the moon will be up for most of the night, so I can get some night photography of the mountains with the stars. And it should, hopefully, be awesome. It's so uplifting, so beautiful. All this light about, even if it is only for a short day. The whole place has just gone to sleep for the winter. Apart from the deer that are scraping a living from under the snow over there. This is taking longer than I anticipated. There's been nobody up here since it snowed, so there's been no trail broken. It's quite tiring. It means I'm not going to be up there for the sunset. The sun hasn't actually set yet. Oh, look, that's an impressive wall. Sun hasn't actually set yet. It just looks like it's behind a cloud. I can't see it because it's behind the big wall up there. So just carry on until I get to my camp. Oh, the snow beat me. There
there hasn't been enough freeze-thaw cycles to make it its usual Scottish consistency, which is really, really hard, in which case I can put on my crampons and just head on up. Instead, it's this is snowshoe or ski snow. It's quite soft and powdery, and it just keep on breaking through. So I decided to set up camp here. I am having a bit of a chill out, gonna have some dinner, and then the moon is supposed to come up in a couple of hours. So then I'm going to put my boots back on and try heading up in the dark to get the moonlight and the pictures that I wanted, and the views that I wanted at night in the dark. Well, I'm certainly making much better progress than I was with the big heavy rucksack on. But it's still pretty draining. Whoa. The problem is a lot of this snow is covering fields of boulders, so you never know what your foot is gonna end up on when it goes through the snow, and sometimes it just goes a few centimeters, and sometimes it just keeps going into some hole between the boulders, and that sucks. But silver linings, hiking up in the snow, mountaineering really is what I'm doing. At night, you get this wonderful crystalline sparkle as the head torch reflects off thousands and millions of little snowflakes, little flat panels of ice reflecting back at me like a million stars all at once. Seen a few of these. Tracks are not from deer because they've got the paw prints, and there's no long ones, so I don't think they're from a hare. I wonder if foxes come up here in this kind of weather. Why would a fox hang out this high up? But I don't see what else it could be. So here's a complete joke. I'm in the cloud. The moment I arrive, all day, all evening, it is crystal clear. And the moment I get into position, there's the camera, the cloud just comes and takes over the whole place. This is not funny. So the fog is now condensing on my camera. I'm going to turn the camera off because this is pointless. This weather was forecast, but it wasn't supposed to arrive until after midnight, according to the forecast that I looked at this morning. But now that it's here, I am not optimistic that it's going away. So I'm gonna carry everything back to the bag and head back to my freezing cold tent. Lens cap on the ground. That's really annoying. Literally 5 minutes earlier and I would have been fine. I would have had some nice shots, and now it's even starting to snow. Well, at least at the moment I can follow my footprints rather than any more complicated navigation. I'm stuck here in clagged in cloud and it's just me, and it's pitch black now. Just me and the beast. Yes, just me and the beast. Scotland, eh? Scottish weather. Yes. This is clearly the surface of a pond, I think. Either that or it's a very soggy bog. Either way, it feels pretty solid. And maybe I should go around the edge. I crossed it on the way up here. Oh well. If you see me in a moment, cozy in my tent, you'll know that I did not fall through the ice. Yes, I survived. In case you were wondering, I'm not back in the tent yet, but I thought you might be wondering if I survived or if I fell through the ice and met an untimely end. Oh, there's the beast again, just along there. The beast. Stalking me. It would be only a fitting end to my saga for today if the beast jumped out and devoured me for supper. Home sweet home. My cozy cabin in the mountains. Let's leave that there for the night. Cozy. Yes. Okay, I've decided to try going back up to get the pictures that I wanted to get in the moonlight last night, because it's become really a beautiful day, actually. So I've literally left everything behind except emergency stuff, just so I can go quickly, try and get back down to my rucksack, because I've already packed up the tent, get back before dark. Fat chance of that.
Oh yeah, that's the money shot. This is around where I was last night, just when the clouds came in. Absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm glad I came up. I thought there was a good chance that the weather would close in before I got here again, but it didn't. And that's just awesome. As I said, get moving before the weather closes in, and it happens so quickly. It's tough this winter mountaineering. It takes longer to do everything because snow and ice get into everything, and you have less time because the days are shorter. So it can be tough to get everything in that you want. But I got there in the end. I got the good stuff. And now the weather's clouding in. I'm sure it'll clear up again, but there might not be any more clear sunny skies. And I've only got about an hour and a half till the sun sets, so it's about time I made my way back down, tried to get below the really difficult snow while I still have some light. So all's well that ends well in the end, and I wish you a pleasant day, and I'll see you next time.